is the renal cortex, right? These vessels that are radiating in there would be, since they are the red ones, these would be the cortical radiant arteries. Of course, we also have cortical radiant veins. Make sense? These are arcuate artery and veins, and these are interlobar. Isn't that neat? Then we have, of course, the renal artery itself, the renal vein. So as far as vessels, we've got renal artery, renal vein, interlobar artery and vein, arcuate artery and vein, and then radiant, the cortical radiant artery and veins. How cool is that? Now, let's look at the lobes. Like, the reason why we call these interlobar is because these are lobes, right? So in a kidney, you can have about 8 lobes. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 or 8 lobes. This is a pyramid. So we call it renal pyramid. I want to highlight this pyramid on purpose because I want you to understand the reason why the pyramids look like they're striped, right, or striated, is because there's many collecting ducts running through them. So the collecting ducts run through the pyramids. The pyramids then take the urine at the and dump it into the minor calyx. The minor calyx feeds into a major calyx. Major calyx feeds into the renal pelvis. Renal pelvis feeds into the ureter. Ureter, of course, goes down into the urinary bladder. What they've done is they've taken this, so these right here are the nephrons, right? Since this is the medulla, nephrons, 85% of them are cortical nephrons. So look where they're putting them, up into the cortex. So these are the nephrons. What they've done is they've taken this and made it larger. So for this one right here, this is the glomerulus, right? So renal corpuscle is made up of renal capillaries that are in there, and then the Bowman's capsule or the glomerular capsule that surrounds it. This is proximal convoluted tubule. This is the descending limb. This is the nephron loop or the loop of Henle. This is the ascending limb. This is the distal convoluted tubule. These are the collecting ducts. So this nephron is a cortical nephron. But this nephron over here, look how far the nephron loop extends into the medulla. So this one's junctomedullary, okay? So this is the proximal convoluted tubule here next to the nephron. This is the distal convoluted tubule closest to the collecting duct. This is the descending limb. This is the ascending limb, okay? So I love this because this is my cortex. This is my medulla. Junctomedullary nephrons have nephron loops that extend very deep into the medulla. Cortical nephrons just only go into the medulla a little bit. Then we have the actual glomerulus itself. So the glomerulus itself, if you guys remember, see these little circles here? These are the nuclei of the podocyte cells. These would indicate filtration slits. This right here is afferent, so that's blood flow in, so we're filtering out the blood. This right here is efferent, and so this is the blood going back. Isn't that cool? So this is the glomerular capsule, or the glomerular capillaries, and this would be the glomerular capsule, which would also be called Bowman's capsule. How cool is that? Anyway, so yeah, that's it.